Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play EU4 as the Kingdom of Brittany. Finally starting to get things put back together slowly, but surely. Currently, our navy is total 4th place. Now, obviously, a lot of that is our lights, so I still need to get back up to at least 50 heavies, I think, to be where I want to be, you know, in relation to Great Britain. Probably even more, like closer to 75 or 80 or something like that. So we'll do what we can do. But at least, you know, we're okay. We're back in the mix of things, so yeah, I don't know. We'll see. England is definitely our biggest threat at the moment. Let's see. Cores, we only need 65 for that. We can make some more states still, which, how many states can we make? That's not what I want. That, where is it? There we go. 2 more states that we can make, so something to think about. We'll look into that momentarily. Got a looming disaster because we went a little high on our clergy, but I'm not too worried about it just yet. We'll let that trickle a little, or tick up a little bit, and then we'll worry about it once it gets a little higher. We need imported iron for our fist. Okay. Gain some mercantilism or gain some military power. Maybe too late for mercantilism to really make a difference, but I still feel like that's always the better one. So sure, we'll do that. Because we can always get more mercantilism from here for 200, points. And that was basically sacrificing 60 for 200 worth. So definitely a better deal, I think, to go with the mercantilism in general. Again, whether or not it was good for our current situation, based on how late we are in the game, I don't know. But I'm okay with it. I'm not going to overthink it too much, even though I did just kind of over-explain it a bit. We're going to go ahead and do these. These seem like very good ideas. Continue increasing the production of these things. I mean, these things are just, I think they're going to be well worth it and pay for themselves many times over. Let's go ahead and send you back out to, let's go ahead and go after some outrage countries or something like that. I don't have any allies at the moment. It's kind of probably a little silly, but do we have anybody that would be our ally that's worthwhile? Let's go, let's see. We've got a royal marriage we can do, which probably a good idea. So actually, you know what? Let's go and bring you back real quick. We'll bring you back for a second, and then we'll do some of these little things. See if we can get a royal marriage and things like that. So I don't think we have any relations at the moment, do we? Diplomatic. Us. No, we're 0-4. So if we get a royal marriage, that would be good. Pueblo. Would we really accept? Are y'all guys the same religion as us? Apparently they are. Great. Issue embargoes. Do we want to? We have rivals, which I guess we could issue embargoes against our rivals. Support some independence on some people. New Holland, French La Plata, British Louisiana. Kind of okay with some of these. Especially French La Plata here. Sure, why not? And then once that guy comes back, we'll see if we can go. British Louisiana is a little scarier, but New Holland shouldn't be too bad, I would think. If we can get them to break up from their overlords, that might make their overlords a little weaker. That's kind of my thinking. Although, I don't know, it's tempting. Because Britain's going to come to war with us at some point anyway. No, I just don't think it's worth it. What else can we do? We can issue them embargoes. We don't have any vassals we can do. Proclaim guarantees and warnings. None of that's really worthwhile at the moment. Offer some alliances. Austria? How is Austria looking these days? Very large, in fact. Sure, we'll be allies with Austria. Any other allies? Some of these guys aren't super relevant. Egypt might be interesting, although if they go to war with the Ottomans, we're in trouble, and I don't want to deal with that. Pueblo, Miami, are either of you guys still relevant? Pueblo is not really that relevant. Miami is not relevant. So yeah, you guys are not worth anything at the moment. Provence not really worth it. Apache's not worth it. Egypt. Savoy could be. Cleves. I mean, the reason Savoy could be worth it is because... Nah, I think Australia is fine for now. Let's just stick with that one for now and go from there. What do we need to do? Need to be a great power ourselves again? Quite a bit. We just need some more development in general. It's probably the biggest thing holding us back. Plus the technology cost isn't helping, I'm sure. Colony is self-sustaining. Perfect. That does not give us a colonist back yet, because I was one of the ones that wasn't using a colonist at the moment. Oh, we've got a lot of admin points, so we can go ahead and make you guys cores. Ideas might be worthwhile. We're actually doing pretty good on the military side of things for the moment. We're at 26. England is at what, probably 27? 27, exactly. So, 27 is more infantry fire. Pretty good. Supply limit. Okay, I mean, it's not going to change a battle necessarily, but the infantry fire could. But we're actually still ahead of time. So, on that note, I am okay with putting some points in some of this stuff. Prestige from naval battles, naval tradition from naval battles. Sure. Also gets us up to the heavy ship combat ability, which is huge, as well as the morale of the Navy. So, you know, I like all of this. So, let's go ahead and put some points in there. I think that's going to be fine. Fine, fine, and fine. All right, cool. Oh, we can build a couple more buildings. I wasn't paying attention. Yes, we'll keep doing these while they're really good. These are double. Like, these are going to be pay for themselves within like 50 years as opposed to 100. Truce expired. Truce expired. Fine. Okay, all that's fine. We can humiliate a rival, I suppose. Let's see. Rivals are Aragon. Let's start with Aragon. Send an insult. Sure. Just a little bit of power projection. And then I guess we will, are we still embargoing them? No, we're not. We will embargo them. Should be fine. Probably should embargo the other two guys that we're currently against. British Mexico. Yeah, 18 more days. Excellent. Colony self-sustaining. That actually does give us a colonist back. So we might as well go after the next one up here. Alright, that's good. Guys back. We'll go ahead and issue an embargo here. And I guess what was the last one? France, right? Yes. Actually, technically revolutionary France. Interesting. I don't know how much difference this will make for our trade side of things, but maybe it's something. We're looking on trade. 67, not too bad. We're getting plus 15% from our embargoes and others, so that's a thing. I guess we can go ahead and pay off a loan, right? 626 to pay off the next big one. Just while we're like this close. Going to pay you back. How are we looking on the tech side of things? 3,700. Oh my, that's a lot. We can go to the trouble of doing the edicts, I should say, but I don't know if that's something we necessarily need to do. Okay, so that colony did not have a colonist, which is fine. We'll go ahead and let that go. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, edicts. Do we have any edicts? Oh, we have some up here. They're all still doing institution spread, which is probably silly for us to have done this long, although now we still need it. So, but honestly, this one right here should probably be doing the institution spread if anything does. Because it's getting it, we actually have institution there. Where else do we have institution at all? Technically over here and down here. So I guess if we're going to do these down here, I guess you. And then the ones over here on the border. so that's enough for the ones on the border. Anywhere else that's spreading pretty heavily? Technically up here. It's going to cost us a little bit of money. I'll leave these for now, but as soon as we get that, we'll obviously cancel all of those, so that's going to be fine. What can we do with some of these other ones? What other edicts do we have? Monthly autonomy change, local development cost, local manpower, local trade power. Trade power would be good, specifically in the ones that have these things. Where else? You don't have one, right? No. Somebody up there has one. Anything we can do with the gold area? Because we have this one place with gold, right? Managua. Local missionary strength, local trade power. I don't think any of this stuff really helps that. You, what are you currently doing? Institution spread. And let's change you to trade power. That's going to be fine. I think the institution spread is not going to help us massively there. That one's obviously going to stay where it's at. This one can change over to local trade power. I don't know if this is really helping us that much, but we're going to try. You as well. Why not? A little bit of trade power in these areas. Pretty good amount of trade power. So let's see if that makes much difference. Where are we at on the trade at the moment? 68. I don't know. We'll give it another monthly tick to see if it makes any difference whatsoever. Not really. But it also doesn't seem like it hurt us that much. But I guess it's costing us the maintenance fee, but it'll be alright. Okay, so this could be good. Okay, which one's the one that's in danger of the clergy? I don't think either of these helps the clergy, so never mind. Lose some legitimacy, gain some legitimacy. Legitimacy would be good to gain if we can help it. Lose loyalty on nobility. Looks like we could afford to. So I think that one's better. Although the national tax modifier would be amazing. But if we ding the bourgeoisie below 33, then we that probably hurts us more than the national tax modifier, 10%. How much of our money is coming from trade versus 80% of our... No, that's not right. 44% of our income is coming from trade. Taxation is not much. So yeah, the 10% more there would not be good. Let's do this through the legitimacy. All is well. All right, more buildings. We keep doing these because these, again, are still pretty worth it. Pretty worth it. In fact, all the way down to about, I don't know, pretty far down, because even these ones that are 260 might be worth it. Because they don't cost as much. Definitely these 50s and above are very worth it. Now we're going to be over 100 ducats before too long. 100 ducats a month, that is. Discovered an agent. One more tick would be good there. We can do another idea. This is a diplomatic idea, although... This one gives us more cultures. A great frigate. East Indiaman. Colonial range, which is fine. Settlers is fine. Probably good for us to save up for that. Speaking of colonies, anywhere else we want to send a colony? Apparently we could send one there, but not there. Not sure why we could send one to the one, but oh, he's already got a colony there. That's why. So let's come up to you, recall your colonist, and send him there in a moment. Well, I say in a moment, and however long it takes him to get back. Buildings. Looks good to me. Oh, I was like, why is it not? I thought it was pretty instantaneous to do that. It normally is. We are not in a spot where we can send one there. Apparently we can send one way over here. It's Arctic, so it's really not that great. Is it even worth doing? Probably not, to be perfectly honest, but it's just another land spot. Anywhere else? We've already got some stuff. Everybody over here is probably full up. Isn't there a colony filter? I don't want the trade regions. I want... What is it I want? Maybe that was it? Colonial. Does this tell us places we can go? Okay, so it lights up in green if we can go to it. Which some of these islands are going to be really hard to see if they're green. Apparently way down here is valid. Egypt is over there as well. It's not by any chance part of the same state, is it? I doubt it. It would include Waihopai, maybe? Nope. Nope, it does not. Which doesn't surprise me. But you know what? Why not? We'll send somebody over here. It's got to be better than the Arctic place. Alright, development. There's development. Although we need to wait up till we get about 300 and so. Alright, come on. Let's get it up there. Come on, guys. It's 40 for 260 is not too bad, but we'll go ahead and get this 55. Or why it's not sorting by total. There we go. There's some better values. I mean, literally all the way down to like these... Probably even down to this 35. It's probably all worth it. A little bit of admin. We can do some more states. I don't know if it's worthwhile. A new king. Not a great king. But he's industrious, so I guess that's a thing. Get 90 ducats a month. Alright, go ahead and do that one. I'm very glad these things build as quickly as they do. And presumably more production may actually be a double dip as far as getting us more trade benefit as well. So it's possible we're actually getting more money than just the flat amount it says here. A little bit of rebel factions coming in, nothing too worrisome. We can go ahead and send you back out to do some things. Just do, yeah, outreach countries or something like that. That's fine. Excellent. Colony self-sustaining. Oh, we lost our advisor. Well, that's no good. Yeah, that's no good at all. What can we grab? Can we grab somebody else that's worth anything? A minister. Yearly inflation. I think that's the top one, though. That's not going to be the one we want. Guess we'll just have to recruit somebody. Diplomatic rep. I don't know. I mean, I guess we could technically afford it. Sure, why not? Let's just max these out as much as we can. We'll do the military guy here as well. We won't do it right now. We'll do it later, though. We definitely want to get that one up as well. Make a core. Done. State modifiers going away. How are we looking on the this one? Next one to go away is 53. So we got a while to go, but I mean, it is getting up there. We need to revoke them soonish. Just can't forget, that's all. Which probably means exactly what will happen is I will forget. Cardinal Minister. Okay. Clergy gains influence. Great. Not really. Gain some prestige. Okay, so yearly papal influence. Tolerance for the true faith. I mean, there's a lot of good stuff here, but I don't think we can afford the influence boost. So we'll take the prestige. Gets us back out of the hole. I'm okay with that. Loyalty to revolutionary France. Fair enough. Right, can we do one of these yet? I don't think so. 346. Gold Rush. Oh my. Well, that's just great. I will take it. Do those. Do all of these. I'll definitely take the inflation hit for that. That is awesome. Very, very cool. Back down to 70 ducats a month though because of the advisors that we have, but I think we'll be alright. Definitely this 40. I think anything below that is probably not worthwhile. Ooh, almost. One more month. There's that. Okay, so that's done. Are any of these worthwhile? Actually, a lot of these are worthwhile. Dominica up here. We'll do that one. Probably go down to the 0.1s, and that'll be fine. 0.09 is not quite worth it, probably. All right. Gains influence? No. Loses influence would be great. Loses loyalty? Not so great. Losing stability? Not great. But we can't let them gain influence. So, reject their authority. Take the stability hit. We probably will go ahead and... Oh, I forgot we had lost stability for when our king died. We'll go ahead and boost this twice. Get it to +1 because it's the same price for both. This is going to start ticking down, which is good. And... no, that's fine. I think that does what we wanted to do. Alright, so here... that one, like I said, we'll do the 0.1s as well. Oh, well, that's convenient. Yeah, I think we will take the stability. 50 prestige would be amazing, though. Both of them give us less admin tech, though. 50 prestige is a lot. But as soon as we get it, it'll just start ticking back down again. Let's see. One with stability would do what for us? I can't imagine it's as much as that 50 prestige. It may be a mistake, but I just have to imagine that's actually quite a bit. This one gives us what? Probably gives another percentage of global trade power, another unrest, so let's say 2 and 2. Let's do this one. We're going to do it. That gets us 7% global trade power. Yeah, that's way better. More morale and stuff like that, yeah. I mean, it's going to tick down pretty aggressively, but still, that is pretty good. All right, you guys still doing the 0.1s. We'll do a pass through some of the other things, see if they're worth anything. Back down to 64, unfortunately. Once a lot of these finish building, though, that'll be very helpful. Okay, so that's those. Wait till we get a little bit more money, we'll look at the other ones. Actually, right now, I think we're just going to save up and pay off another loan. Be done with that. Let all these buildings start ticking in. All right, actually, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in here. Next time, we will probably pay off. I think we only have one more loan left. Let's see. Yep, one more loan left. We'll pay off the loan. How's the institution spread going? Not so great. Hopefully, that'll start ticking in soon-ish. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. Hopefully, we can start working on our heavies finally. Anyway, I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again. Thank you, and goodbye.